I don't know the lyrics, but I sing them anyway. Cause I'm Cody. I'll reverse your sleep or pin you 1, 2, 3. Because I'm Cody. Go, Cody, go.
No! Let me tell you something, brother. Okay, I wish Gunther would have power slammed him right off the edge of the post. All right,
Gunther should have won that shit,
dude. All right, welcome to fucking J&J podcast, the wrestling, the tag team title match that never fucking happened, the greatest tag team ever. Give them the old 1, 2, 3. Justin and my co-host Justin.
Break your bones, Jones.
Ooh, yeah, and Justin the Macho Man Viola. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's talk about this. What do you want to call it? Do you want to call it Crown Jewel or do you want to call it Crown Pool? Because it was
what it was, bro.
it was terrible. That was bad. That was just bad. Let's see.
Besides, the
bloodline
up in the quality of Crown Jewel and what it's become.
Yes.
That's a beautiful event, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, dude, it was reminiscent of even like WrestleMania 40, if you will. You know what I mean?
It's like
the way the stage was set up, you know, and I really feel like the audience. To be honest with you, I feel like the audience yesterday for like the warm-up show, if you will, was way more hyped than even today. You know, like I feel like that warm-up show, dude. They couldn't even have like interviews. You know what I mean? They got 3 questions in and they had to like cut it off. You know, like today, man, it's like really. I feel like the biggest pops were Roman Reigns, which let's talk about that for a minute. That match. That was interesting. I don't know if it was good or bad. You know what I mean? Like storyline wise, it makes it interesting because we get the Sami Zayn. We get that thought that like, oh man, Sami Zayn is working with Mr. Solo Sikoa. But guess what? Nah, bro, he's with the OG fam. You know what I mean? But
he got kicked in the face.
He got kicked in he got Superman punched and he kicked Roman in the face or something.
Oh yeah, that's out. Yeah, one day.
Yeah, so like the toss up there is really like, how do you think Roman is going to take that? Do you think that he's going to be smart enough to know now? Because we do have a different tribal chief on our hands. He's a little more receptive to everybody that's around him. Perhaps he sees that as, oh, you know what? Solo rolled out the way. That was my bad. We should have both noticed. You know what I mean? We should have thought about that.
That's how it always is in wrestling, though. And there's always a butthurt person over it. And it's like, it was clearly an accident, dude. But there's always like... You know,
there's always that one. Yeah. I mean, also too, we got to talk about this prior to really getting into Crown Pool. All right, Rhea Ripley, indefinitely inactive.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
I
thought it was a work, but I guess it's not.
It's a real. It's she fucked up her orbital lobe, man. Like. Sent out the good old X-ray photos on the Insta, you know, and next thing you know, yeah. And the crazy thing is I believe WWE even dropped that like on their own, you know. So, I
wish she quit getting fucked up.
She's had a terrible year. She has had a tremendously bad year. Also, too. I'm trying to think. There was three that were just let go from WWE.
Really, I didn't see anything about that.
And one was Corbin. I forget what his first name is, or if that might even be his first name. I don't know. All I know is dude wore like a onesie and he had fire coming up his pants. I know he was on NXT. I don't know if he actually made it to like the main roster, if that was just like an NXT thing, but. He I forget what his name is, man. I don't know why I can't remember it, but he got released. So, all right, what else we got going on here? We had the bloodline stuff going on.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Indy Hartwell got released? What?
Yep.
Expected to be released. This was 17 hours ago. Now, Baron Corbin, you know, he's been around forever. He used to have long hair, dude. Like,
yeah. And he just hasn't. I think he's somebody that was always a work. You know what I mean?
He had a bit of a good run, and then I don't know. He was just kind of always that guy. But Indy Hartwell, that's kind of weird to me. Tegan Knox.
Yeah.
I liked Indy Hartwell, man. And then they kind of had her doing that weird hill, like she was turning into a hill for a bit. But
I mean, I'm so disappointed by this. This had so many like potentially good matches, and like the vast majority of them were slightly disappointing. Like, not gonna lie, I was happy. I was pretty much right, I think, on all my predictions. I don't know if I was or not. I didn't really check back on that, but I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty accurate. I thought stuff was going to die, but we'll get back into that in a little bit. But no, it was lackluster. It was.
I think that those girls from NXT did real well. I think that they're gonna be coming up here soon. You know what I mean?
The women's tag match is probably my favorite match of the night, or the day, whatever.
I think, yeah, it was good. It's good. I think that, oh, what the hell? The Mellow LA Knight and Andrade fight was probably that was the highlight for me. That was a damn good match. So we went over the Sammy Uso thing.
But man, Roman getting dealt with like that.
Roman?
Yeah.
Roman. Yeah, I mean, how many Sola thumbs did he take?
A lot.
You know,
he was cracking me up too. Speaking of pops, did you see him side eyeing Jay when he was coming down, and the whole freaking crowd was just like boom.
I think it was funny too that Gunther in the last battle did a little yeet.
I saw that.
Like, I swear to God, that place, man, they love Jey Uso. Uso gonna be getting a belt here real soon. You know what I mean?
Dude, no, they love the WWE, and they do seem to have favorites.
Yeah, they definitely did. I mean, Cody without a doubt was a favorite. I was happy to see though there was a ring general sign up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I love Gunther, to be honest. Now Gunther's
about time, dude.
Yeah, Gunther's great. Gunther's awesome. Great. He is such a good heel. You know, like. I think though we also got to touch on SmackDown last night. Dude,
I got some notes. I tried to watch it and it just wasn't happening last night. I had too much crap going on.
I just watched the highlights. That's all I know. So Tiffany fucking Stratton. Let's fuck it. Fuck SmackDown. SmackDown happened, and guess what? Crown Jewel happened. So nothing that happened on SmackDown actually matters.
Yeah, I mean,
it's slightly.
Crown Jewel SmackDown Fallout. So
yeah,
we get the bloodline. When Sammy came out,
yeah,
kind of how we all expected it to. I didn't think the 2.0 was going to win, but they did.
Which is that is a good point. I didn't think they were going to win either, but brother, Tamalonga and Tamatonga.
Yes,
they were interesting.
Tamatonga and Tongaloa.
Tonga.
Yeah, I mean,
their names are terrible. I hope that those aren't their real names. Because if that's what your parents named you guys, that's terrible, and I wish you would. Oh, that's awful.
I'm not trying to piss off the tribal chief here, man. So.
Yeah, no. I'm not trying to piss off the tribal chief, but bruh. Come on, Jimmy and Jay. That's way easier to get along down to than Tonka
Trunk, man.
Yeah, Tonka Trunk and Tonka Donka Fonka.
I mean, Jacob Fatu. He was badass in that match too.
Jacob Fatu. I need a Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu match.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need in this world.
So
what
match came after that? What was the second match?
Second match was Jade and Bianca retaining.
Yeah. I knew they were going to win.
You were hoping for Damage Control.
Oh, I want Damage Control so bad to win, and they were kicking ass, man. Did you see that flying elbow drops that freaking Kairi Zane pulls off.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
beautiful looking.
It's crazy. That was good. That was a very good,
I was like,
physical
wow.
match. I liked too how the way that they did that with like how it was that you could tag anybody in. Like I don't know, I like that was sweet. That was rad because it was such a game of like manipulation. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, I like that match.
That match was pretty good. Seth versus Bronson. Seth, the match. There's 2 matches tonight that almost didn't happen. Well, one didn't happen, but one almost didn't happen, and that was one of them. And you know, Seth was like, you know what? Screw this, big boy. I'll make you famous.
Dude,
you know?
that was a great little last line they threw out. That was a great match. I know you're all about Sethy Poo.
Yes,
I'm a
modern day
Bronson
Macho Man
fan right now, and I was like, Bronson squish his ass, dude, do it. But it didn't happen. But
no. Sethy Poo came out victorious as followed. Oh, like
hey, let's give Bronson some respect for his onesie, bro.
Dude, that MF Doom onesie.
Yes.
Oh, that shit was hard. That was so hard, bro. You know, like funny enough, last night, actually, to throw a little of my own personal life, there was a guy wearing an MF Doom hoodie last night with an FM mask at the karaoke.
That's cool.
Fucking phenomenal, right? But then today on WWE, we see Bronson Reed coming out in his MF Doom onesie, getting squashed by the Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, he stood back up though, man. Ready to go. Are they gonna continue? Are they gonna continue that storyline? What do you think?
Man, you know, there's a really big side of me right now that really wants a Seth Rollins versus CM Punk storyline so badly because it's you know, it's David versus Goliath. You know what I mean? It really is. And I want that matchup to fucking happen for WrestleMania, to be honest. That's what I want. Do I think we're gonna get that? Probably not. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what
Seth and Drew once Drew gets back from his family.
Drew, I don't care what the fuck Drew does.
That's what's gonna be those Seth and Drew, and that's why I think they keep drawing out the Bronson thing because Drew's out right now for his like. I think he had a death in the family or something.
Drew is like the one dude in the roster that if they got rid of, I really wouldn't miss. You know, like don't get me wrong. I think he has served a very good purpose in the WWE. I think he is an incredible wrestler and what he has done. You know, I think he's future Hall of Famer. Like maybe for the fact that he beat Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean? But like, dude, you're like, you are probably the most annoying prick in all of WWE. And like, I am fucking tired of it. Like, I am fucking tired of hearing about you. You're annoying. You heard it here first at J&J podcast. Fuck Drew McIntyre. You're welcome, world.
I'm a little nicer than he is. I will say I don't feel like there's anywhere for Drew to go and anything to do with him anymore. And I'm like, you know, no offense, Mr. Ginger Man, but Sheamus, go away, Sheamus.
I think Sheamus. I think Sheamus would make a great commentator. To be honest, I would enjoy that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he'd be good.
Kind of like a Big E, you know, like only does like the premium live events, bring them out, let them bullshit the bullshit, you know. Yeah, I mean, also too, I want to say every time before they cut to break or they came back from break, they showed this building with like a U in the middle of it, and then there's like a bridge over the top. I don't know what that building is.
Are you talking about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. Like right before the commercial breaks, they kept showing this building, and it was really cool. And I was like, I want to go in that building.
No, I want to go there. I saw a giant Ferris wheel way back there in the back. It's like that place is beautiful, man. I want to go hang there, dude.
They also were talking like speaking it up all fucking weekend. That WWE experience thing. That looks cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does. Like, I wonder if that's there all the time or if that's just like for this weekend.
I think it's like they put that up there, like it's kind of like they do for Access on WrestleMania, more than likely, because it's it's they don't get to go over there. They go over there once or twice a year now.
Yeah, they went. I think they've been over there twice, King of the Ring, and
Yeah, it's
fucking
not
just
often they go over there, so I think they may try to make it extra special for the people that live there and stuff, which is awesome
yeah, for
because they
sure,
love
dude.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I like I said though, I think that the crowd tonight the crowd seemed like amazing, but then like the only time you really ever saw that little meter at the corner was during like the Kevin Owens or Randy Orton thing.
mhm.
And it only like went up to 90. Like what Bash in
Yeah.
Berlin was crazy, dude. Bash in Berlin was like at like 118
Oh
or
yeah,
something
dude,
like
that
that.
was
Yeah, that was like
nuts.
ridiculous, dude.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone sing Randy Orton's song like that though. Like the crowd, that was
That's what I'm saying yesterday, dude, on like that like the pre-show or whatever.
mhm.
Dude, they sang like Cody Rhodes recently in a podcast was like, yeah, they don't know the words to my song. They just like keep on they just know the whoa for the normal fan, you know.
That
But
inspired
they
my
were
intro song today.
yeah.
I don't know the words, but I'll sing along.
Right. Oh my god, it's Cody Rhodes. I'm so tired of him fucking
Cody Rhodes.
I'm so tired of fucking him winning. I
I
want to
love
see
Cody, but dude, he needs to get beat.
he needs to lose that title. What I want to happen is I want an underdog fucking story. I'm happy for Cody Rhodes. Honestly, I don't really need him to lose the title. I just want to not focus on him. You know what I mean? Like Cody Rhodes definitely deserves what he's gotten. You know what I mean? And in the way of his family, his legacy, if you will. To be the only Rhodes to win a title. Oh, by the way, I mean, congrats to him today too. Like, granted, I wanted to see you lose, but like, congrats to you.
He
I'm
put on a
happy.
good show.
I mean, yeah, they did. That was a good match. It's not so much of the matches were lackluster in any way. It's just like it was very predictable. It
Mhm.
really was. And I'm slightly like disappointed, if you will. Also too, we cannot forget Liv, the love of my life. Won today. She won today.
Dude,
She not only wins my heart every day, but like wins the crown jewel, beats Nia Jax. That was my favorite match, to be honest, out of all of them. I feel
I'd actually
like
forgotten about that match. No,
that
that
match
was
was
fantastic.
really
We got
that
the
match
Judgment
was
Day.
great. Yeah.
Judgment Day came out. We got some Dirty Dom action.
Of course we did.
Tiffany
That was all.
still not cashing in.
I don't know why.
She actually tried, but
She tried, but she got fucking squished by her bitch.
yep. And Sonya
You know?
Deville, wouldn't let her do it, and it just. I thought after it was over, but I guess they had to celebrate the belt. I was like, okay, cash in on Nia now, but no.
Right, dude. That's what I would have done. I feel like Tiffy, she plays the part of a dumbass very well because dumbass cashed that shit in right after the fucking bell. Like, god damn it, dude. Like, because it's like Liv's gonna be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I just got this expensive ass belt that they're leaving here. So I like
It was almost like they didn't want him to. They don't want him to touch the belt.
Because
Triple H let go of it forever.
Yeah, Triple H like held her hand like the entire time. Like he's like, nah, bitch. And then she was finally like, I'm gonna go run to the corner now and lift it above my head. Thanks.
Yeah, dude. He's whispering something in Cody's ear, and Cody's just like, "Well, I'm holding this belt, dude."
Yeah, you're like Triple H. It's time to play the game of retirement. All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that it just was so fucking just like predictable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
Like it's like, dude, like Raw. So I mean, the next match that we got probably, I hope that it is Monday Night Raw. The Dirty Dom takes on Gunther.
That'd be
or
sweet.
that would be awesome. And Dom's gonna win.
Dude, everyone wins because of the Judgment Day, dude. They make sure they win.
Yes. The Judgment Day is a high-selling merch monster right now. That they are just like money, 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 money.
So,
money.
so did we run out of time and they decided to cancel the Owens and Orton match, or what happened?
I don't know what the fuck happened there, because I feel like Seth and Bronson were outside the ring for longer. Prior to them they both were in the fucking ring and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that should have happened. But, like, what's the deal with Kevin Owens always wearing, like, the person he's yelling about's dad's t-shirt?
Trying to get in their heads, man.
And he's like, I'm a fan, but I also hate you, but I like your dad. You know?
Oh.
It's like the old school, like, insult, like, I fucked your mom. It's like, guess what? I never wrestled your dad, but I always grew up watching him, bitch.
Did it end when he stunned that ref?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. I don't know though, because they both got in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if that's the case, then Randy Orton won, because he like disqualified himself by taking out the ref. Because like there was 2 refs there too.
Yeah.
Which was weird. Like, what was going on there, man? I feel like that match should have happened, and it didn't, and that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
And also, too, nice fucking jumping off the top of whatever the fuck onto Randy Orton and leaving us with like one of the saddest, like one of the most, like, I hope it turns into a meme. I hope it turns into a meme where it's like Randy Orton's laying like this and Kevin Owens laying back in the same direction, you know, or opposite direction, but the same way. Yeah. And I want a meme that's made out of that. And it says, when your boys decide to go out for a night of drinking and you come back and you just crash the party. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, you know.
Dude, that was disappointing, man.
That was disappointing. Overall, Crown Jewel was fucking disappointing.
Yeah, I wasn't like.
Bad Blood was great. We have Survivor Series this month. You know, I'm hoping to, like, you already know what the match is going to be for that shit. Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0. Because holy shit, every pay-per-view that they have put out since SummerSlam has basically been the same fucking lineup. Give me something different. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
I was like, oh, we're heading in a new direction. No, we're not new direction. Just different people, same shit every week.
Right. I was like, dude, come on, man. Like, that's the thing, though, is like the road to WrestleMania last year to SummerSlam was great. It was great. It was like, oh my God. Even the fucking even the fucking premium live events were good. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yep.
What has happened? Triple H, dude, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah, you were starting out so strong.
Dude, he was fucking rocking it. He's rocking it. I mean, granted, I think that the OG Bloodline story right now, 10 out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10. And it's getting better every week. You know what I mean? It really is. It's building. It's turning into something that I'm actually interested in. But I don't care about Bloodline 2.0. You know? Yeah. I don't. Like, they're irrelevant. It's terrible to say that the most interesting match that happened all night was the first night of the match.
First match of the night.
First match of the night.
First night of the match.
First night of the match. Yeah. Night match.
Night match. No, for real though. But I still don't trust the storyline, and I'm not sold on it yet. And I'm so afraid there's gonna turn out to be the same bullshit. Roman's gonna be all like, acknowledge me, motherfuckers. And
I want Roman to stay the way that he is, where he is acknowledging other people. Mm-hmm. But he is also like, dude, I've worked my ass off for this shit. You know, and like rightfully so, though, dude. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm against Roman. You know what I mean? It's like I got very tired of seeing Roman. You know, for 3.
I did up until the point I loved it. I cussed at the freaking TV so long for every month after month after month. I was like,
Yeah.
same bullshit. Roman cheats to win. So pissed. And then I was like, no, keep it going. Fuck,
Right.
keep it going.
Like, rock on, brother.
Yeah.
Rock a fuck on. It's like, and you know what though? I will say this. I was a fan of Roman back when, like, back in the day too. You know what I mean? Like, Roman has always
When he
hit
first
me in
went
the
solo, or when he was with like
I not the Shield, but like whenever he was solo by himself, you
yeah, and he
know,
couldn't
like
get
what?
any love, man, for some reason.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he was great. He was great, and we hated him. And it's like we have just
People
continued to,
hated his ass.
yeah, dude. And I didn't understand it. Like, dude was so good. I even liked his outfits.
Yeah, he was cool, man. And
The
then,
OG Roman with like the shield type of shit on, hard
Mhm.
as fuck. Hard as fuck. Like, thank you, Jesus. You look badass. You coming out, kicking ass, just bringing it, baby. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
will. I feel like I also have to say that, like, what else happened? The LA Knight Andrade Mello fight. There was a move by Mello in that fight.
I
That
actually
was
stepped outside to smoke during that match.
Oh, dude, there was this move. Like, it was. I don't remember if it was LA Knight or if it was an Andrade. I think it was Andrade. It was like Mello and Andrade just by themselves in the ring, and Andrade's running off the ropes, and fucking Mello did this like Matrix fucking type twist over top of the back of his body, and I was like, "Holy shit, man!"
Dude,
That's
him and
bad.
Andrade are very talented.
Yes, they
Like,
fucking
very
are.
talented. And LA
I'm
Knight's just awesome.
LA Knight is the best pop that you're gonna get on SmackDown, second to Cody Rhodes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I also want to say I love Kevin Owens' music, like that. It
No, it's good.
is. Yeah, I mean, slightly disappointed overall. You know what I mean? I don't think that this, as much as they were like, oh, somebody's gonna make history when it, it's like you're winning a Super Bowl ring for something that is predetermined, my guy. How many fucking like what in the fuck do you mean? Like what?
When is this main event thing? Saturday Night Main Event. Is that before or after SummerSlam? I mean, Survivor Series.
I think it's after. I would say it's after. Yeah, because it's supposed to be in December.
Okay, I didn't get a day. I saw it and I was like, huh.
Yeah, I think it's December 13th is the day of it. And honestly, they've been advertising that, and that's how I knew Sethy Poo was coming back, because his picture was on the thing. If I'm not mistaken, Liv's on there. I think Roman, Cody, and Bianca Belair. I'm pretty sure that's what all the stars that were around it. So, yeah. Guess what? If you've watched Crown Jewel, you're gonna know what's happening with your Saturday main event.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm seeing a Bianca and a Jade turn before that.
I kind of hope I kind of hope that they break up.
They're gonna fight, and it's gonna be
because it's also like too, like, you're missing a lot of the main talent for women's right now. You know what I mean? You're missing Azuka. You're missing fucking Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, fucking Rhea Ripley. You know what I mean? Like, your like best stars are fucking out right now. I mean, Liv.
Who the hell's Azuka?
Azuka?
Yeah.
She was fucking like NXT champion, like she was NXT Women's Champion for like the longest period of time, or something like that.
Never heard of her, man.
Yeah, she was in WWE. There's a great famous clip of Azuka flipping out on your girl Io, and like she speaks in Japanese like the whole time.
You talking about Asuka?
Yeah, I might screw the name up.
I was like, who the fuck is Asuka? You're talking about Asuka.
It might be a different pronunciation, okay?
Oh shit, that's funny though. No, that's funny shit, dude. Because I was like in my head, I was about to get on my phone. I was like, who the fuck is this? And then I was like, Asuka, because it's ASUKA.
Yeah, Azuka. That's the way I pronounce it.
Oh, you're adorable.
Well, thank you. You know, I try.
Hey, no, man, no. Asuka's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, she's missing out. I mean, dude,
is she hurt? Where is she?
Where the fuck is Becky Lynch?
Becky Lynch is done right now.
Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte she did something with her knee, I believe, again, because I've seen like Instagram posts of her rebuilding her leg and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they need to move some NXT people in, make new tag teams, split as much as I love Damage Control,
split it up.
Dude, let them be single superstars, because so many great matches could be. Think about EO versus Kairi Sane. What a crazy ass match
that would be. So many flippy doodahs.
Dude, there's a lot of flippy doodahs going on in that shit.
Like so many flippy doodahs. You're just
Jade
like,
versus
Jesus
Bianca.
Christ.
What an awesome powerhouse women's match that would be.
Okay, let me throw this at you here. Let me try something. All right. Fatal 4-way match. Okay. Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Art the Clown, and Michael Myers. Who fucking wins?
That's tough. I would go Freddy Krueger.
Really?
Yeah, because okay, Freddy Krueger Dream World or brought into the real world where he's just a guy with a razor glove. So he'd get up in their heads like he did Jason in Freddy versus Jason, and just have Jason do all the bad work for him.
Well, here's the thing. He can knock his special move, his R2 move, if you will. All right, his R2 and X move. All right, fucking. He power kicks in. He goes into your head and fucks you up, and that's how he kills you. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat. Everybody dies. Yeah,
I like it. I mean, Art would be good, but
Art can't die. Art can only die through that sword.
Jason would fuck him up pretty bad because he's just brute strength.
Yes. Who is your top slasher? To be honest,
slasher would be Michael Myers, man.
Really?
I love Michael Myers is my favorite all time, hands down.
I would say Jason is mine, to be honest.
Jason's decent.
Jason is my favorite because he is just, dude, he is like the bullied kid that comes back and just fucks your mom and kicks your ass. You know what I mean?
He's got a tragic backstory, man.
Yeah, he's the shit though, dude. He is like, guess what? I am here to party, but with your guts, motherfucker.
Yeah, Ghostface is great too, but I mean, Ghostface is just two different people in every film, so
yeah.
But no, it'd be Michael Myers. I like all the different storylines of it too, because there's like how many different Terminator timelines to Halloween you can make up, 5 or 6. But I just like Michael Myers.
All right. So back to the wrestling here. All right. We this week on Raw, I hope to see Damian do fucking something. Damian needs to fucking avenge his fallen terror fucking twin. Do something.
Are they going heel with him?
No, I don't think that they're going
heel with him. Making him pissed off right now because
I think that he's just pissed off because, I mean, no matter the way that you look at it, the Judgment Day is heels. You know what I mean? And the people that they kicked out were the baby faces of the heels.
Yeah.
So now they've become baby face. You know, even though, like, Damian, I think Damian overall is probably one of my favorite superstars of the WWE. You know
I like
what I
him
mean?
a lot, dude.
I do too. I think that he is a very good face in the WWE. I like for what he stands for. I like the fact that he is somebody that, you know, whenever you put him in matches, they are good matches. You know what I mean? Whether or not he wins or loses, he is somebody that is a superstar that I'd like to see, and I'd like to see him more. I'd like to see him do bigger things. I think that he is somebody I hope that wins off of Gunther, you know what I mean, and gets his rematch and wins, you know. But then again, we have Dirty fucking Dom as the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, shit.
When will that go down?
I don't know. Do you think it'll happen in Survivor Series, or do you think that we will get it sooner?
I don't know if it'll happen in Survivor Series. It might. It could, because they still got plenty. They still got plenty of Judgment Day if they wanted to use them for Raw, or I mean, you know, whatever.
I mean, we also have, was it the War Raiders versus fucking Judgment Day? I think that's Raw. I think that's Raw like this week.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hope that they lose.
What's Karrion Kross's team's name?
The Final Testament.
Yeah, Final Testament. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. You want the War Raiders or Judgment Day to lose?
I want Judgment Day to lose, I think. I don't know. That's a weird one, because like also too, like the War Raiders really don't have anything going for them, if you know what I mean, like sell wise and shit like that.
They don't. They've been around for a really long time.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense to give them the fucking belt, you know what I mean, in the storyline aspect of it, because it's like, what do they bring to the table? You know what I mean? What do they have that's you know, makes them look like the fucking champions other than size? You know,
they're entertaining, but they're about as entertaining as Otis. And,
I mean, they're about as entertaining as I am commentating on WWE right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like, dude, you've never been in the ring, but at the same time, I've watched it for a long fucking time. So fuck you if you don't find this funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they'll win. They may give them a win, but it ain't going to go anywhere.
No, it's going to be a very short-term type of deal thing, too. I feel like, you know, it's...
I know they're not ready, and they're really not even... they're not even material for it, but, you know, I want the Wyatts to have everything. I want them to win every belt.
Dude, every belt. That's a fucking faction that they need to build up now and make that a WrestleMania thing. Make them fucking become the OG champions that I feel like they should be, you know?
They're about to go through the Final Testament, so...
I think they're gunning for Miz, to be honest.
Yeah, but Karrion's inserting himself. Remember, that never paid out last week, did it? Miz never found Bo, did he?
Puck down.
Yeah, because he told him, "Find Bo, or I'm gonna break your legs." I remember him saying that.
Yeah, and I feel like Miz. I feel like R-Truth is gonna end up joining the Wyatt Six, and it's gonna bump them up.
That'd be badass.
That would be awesome. He'd be like, "Hey, behind you." You know what I mean? Because like R-Truth is like, honestly, he's so funny, dude.
Dude, he's great.
One of my favorite things ever. He's like, "I'll see you at the Royal Rumble match." He's like, "You're not even in it." I'm not. That's on me. My bad. I'm out. I'll see you later.
Dude, he even made Brock Lesnar break character and laugh once, man.
That's what I'm saying. He makes me happy on the inside, man. When I see him, he is funny. I wish... I'll be honest with you, man. I'm hoping that this is just because of the timing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that this build to WrestleMania and this WrestleMania really, even the I can't wait for the Royal Rumble, to be honest.
That's in January?
I don't know. I would say
it's usually January, February. It's January normally.
Because WrestleMania is April.
Yep.
It's literally 420 this year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's 420, and I think it's 420 or 419 and 420 this year.
It's a little later than normal.
Yeah. But, I mean, we are on the road to Survivor Series now, which I mean, there's an obvious match. You know what I mean? There's a very obvious match because it's a 4-man each team match. You know what I mean?
And
so
women,
Sammy's it.
They'll be like Team SmackDown versus Team Raw.
Yeah, that's a normal
women's
one.
And men's.
Bloodline 1, Bloodline 2.
I'm sure they'll throw that in there.
I would also really like to see a 3-way match between Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and fucking Randy Orton. Just because, why not? You know, why not? You know,
why not?
I would also really like to see a Gunther versus Seth Rollins.
Have they ever fought?
I don't know. I don't think.
Huh.
Yeah, I would be an interesting.
If they did.
I feel like that would be a very interesting match.
His sleeper hold, man, is terrifying. It's like he never lets go.
Maybe they did fight. I don't know why. I have this like picture in my head of Gunther choking out Seth Rollins.
I have that pic. I thought about that too. That's why I thought about it. But dude, every time they get loose, his big ass arms just pull them back, and it's
right.
Like, stop.
I mean, I don't know. I think that what they need to really do is Gunther I'm invested in, you know, Damian I'm very invested in. I think that LA Knight, dude, I don't see LA Knight losing that title any fucking time soon. I really don't. I mean, maybe RKO wins it, you know what I mean? Like, Randy Orton wins that shit, and then John Cena and him fight, and then John Cena wins and drops the title. You know, I could see that happening just because of the Ric Flair John Cena thing. You know, because they're tied for titles, basically. And I know that Randy Orton has a problem with Ric Flair, so let John Cena win that shit at WrestleMania, make his last WrestleMania a memorable moment.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or does he go out like Ric Flair and gets RKO'd and knocked the fuck out?
If they do, I want Randy Orton to look at him and go,
I love you. I'm sorry. And then after that, I want them to fucking suck each other's dicks. Let's go.
Christ, we're canceled. It's over.
Canceled.
Bro, I was gonna tell you something real quick. While we're on that Gunther sleeper hold thing. My nephew the other day, he's 15, you know. He's a lanky fucker. He likes running up, and he don't watch wrestling or anything. But he ran up behind me. I was standing outside the house the other day.
Yeah.
And he ran up and put me in a freaking chokehold. Got me, because I didn't know he was behind me. I was like, son of a bitch, he's got me. I was like, I'm going to flip you. I'm going to flip him over me. But he did the creepiest thing anyone's ever done.
What?
And someone needs to make this a wrestling move. So if any of you wrestlers are watching this, he had me locked. He had me locked, but he wasn't putting his hand on my head. Instead, he took his hand and completely did this while I was freaking being choked. And he goes, go to sleep. And I was like, you nasty dude. I started elbowing.
Oh, man. Yes.
It was nasty, scary. Samantha was there. She goes, dude, I saw a panic in your eyes. I was like, yeah, there was.
Yes.
For one, I was being choked, but then all of a sudden I was being smothered on top of it. And he goes, Batman, bro. And took off running. I was like, shit.
Oh, man. That's fucking
It was frightening, though, dude.
I love it, though. I love it, man.
It was frightening.
That's fantastic.
I've never seen that move done.
You're like, I am so scared of my life right now. Jesus Christ.
It was, man.
Like, they're like, this 15-year-old kid just whispered some really creepy shit in my ear.
While smothering and choking me at the same time. Like, I can get out of a 15-year-old holding me in a chokehold. But that's still on a whole new level.
And without that a doubt, you may die here.
Yes, that's what was going through my head, dude.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. I mean, overall, I think that we got a pretty mid-card fucking pay-per-view today. I'm hoping that, you know, next week we have a little something extra to talk about, because god damn, that was depressing.
I mean, I'm glad I didn't have shit to do. If I had shit to do and I sit here throughout the day watching that, I've been pissed.
Yeah. I don't have shit to do until tonight, so it's like,
me either,
all right,
so I'm good.
You know, it worked out, but yeah, I'd have been fucking pissed too if I would have been like, you know, I had plans today. Yeah, I could have done some shit, but instead of watching wrestling, you know. It brings me to a good point. Guess what, kids? Go out, fucking do some shit, you know? Can't spend your whole life inside like I do, because I'm a depressed 31-year-old that, you know, has nothing going on in his life. But guess what? Dude, I guess what? I got bed bugs too. Bet you didn't know that. Okay,
hell no.
I'm joking.
You're never sleeping here again, Justin.
I'll be there next week. I'm kidding. No, dude.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, oh, by the way, this podcast was brought to you by FearQuest. I don't know if you knew that or not. Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that or not, but
I don't know if I want FearQuest's name attached to this. I'm starting to slowly see an uptick there, man.
Well,
we're almost the 50-minute mark.
Yeah. I mean, dude, hey, you know, I think that we covered what we need to cover. We put out our first 2 this week.
Yeah.
I think that
Crown Jewel is so lackluster, I really didn't have much to say. So
that's what I mean. It's kind of just, this episode was really just a lot of bullshit. You know, it was a lot of, you know what, we're just gonna throw some hands at some shit and fucking see where we come out with it. And I think, God damn it, we made a goddamn good episode. You know?
Yeah, wasn't bad.
Everybody, have a good fucking week.
Don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for our next episode that drops on you, for we will drop on you.
Oh, yeah, brother, you better hit that subscribe button. Oh, fuck yeah. The cream rises to the top. And guess what? If you don't hit that subscribe button, I'm going to knock you out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. See you next week.